Chief, you're sat here just a few days after signing with Bolton Wanderers. How does it feel to have signed with the club?
Yeah, I was buzzing. As soon as I got the phone call on the Saturday before off Keith, he told me that the opportunity to come here, I jumped at it straight away. It's a massive club and something I'm happy to be part of.
You've been training with the boys now for about a week. How has the settling in process been?
Good, it's been strange. Obviously normally there's 2 or 3 new players into a squad of already 20 players, but to have 9 or 10 new players in, it's been strange, but everyone's in the same boat, so we looked after each other and we bonded quite quickly, and training's been getting better daily and getting to know each other's games and stuff.
Obviously you mentioned the gaffer there, Keith. What's it been like so far with you, like on a one-to-one basis?
Yeah, it's brilliant with all the boys, treats everyone the same, just really enthusiastic and flickers, tell they love football, tell they love this job, and both really happy to be here, and that's just rubbing off on the players, and it spreads around, and it's been really positive so far.
For fans who may not be aware of your career path, you started your career off at Bradford City in the youth system. What was it like to come through there and ultimately make your debut for the Bantams?
Yeah, it was at the time actually when I first joined, the club was in financial difficulties, the administration, and a lot of the young lads, they weren't playing as much as these young lads, but we were still involved. And then I left Bradford, massive club at the time, playing Premiership and Championship football, and I was ready to leave there. I wasn't playing really, and I wanted to be involved with first team football.
So after Bradford, obviously you joined Halifax Town on a permanent basis after going out on loan there.
Yeah.
What was it like? What was that experience like?
Just good. Just better to play men's football. I was only 19, but I was playing week in, week out in the conference. A lot of good players in that league. So you get tested straight away instead of staying in an academy till you're 22, 23, not playing no games. I was playing week in, week out in the conference.
So at that stage of your career, would you say it was the right move for you, given that you were thrown in as a young pro playing in the conference? It was quite a physically demanding league, especially with men's football.
Yeah, definitely. I was devastated when Bradford released me, but looking back, it was definitely the right thing for me. I could have stayed there and not played, but I got out and played games, and I'd played 100 games by the time I was 20, so you got that experience at a young age.
Unfortunately, due to financial troubles, the Sherman were also demoted despite avoiding relegation. What was it like being a player there in them circumstances?
Yeah, it was hard times. We stayed up in the last game of the season, went in for talks with the manager, thinking that we were going to get new deals and speak about next year, and we just found out that the club had gone under into liquidation and that we weren't getting paid and they weren't a club there no more, so basically you were a free agent to go and try and find a different club. So it was worrying times, but just something you've got to get on with.
And following on from that, obviously you joined Crawley Town for a season under Steve Owens. What was he like to play under, and what was it like playing at Crawley?
I got on really well with him. People say different things about him, but I had one season with him, did really well at Crawley and got a move to Brighton, and he was a big part of that. He helped me a lot, and he was good for me, so I can't really say anything but positive things about him.
What would you say in terms of Steve Owens, what would you say with his main qualities in making you a better player?
I don't know, he was just, if you could get your head around him on a match day, he was good Monday to Friday, so he loses temper on a match day, but he got his point across, and he gets the best out of certain people. And if you look at his CV, he's a lot of promotions, and he's done well over his career, and it does rub wrong people the wrong way, but like I said, I got on with it.
Well, certainly had a season to remember there with various Football League clubs interested in your services. You said that you signed for Brighton and Hove Albion. How did that all come about?
Steve Evans, he said they were interested, he wanted to stand in my way. There was a trial game against Torquay, they wanted to watch me in it, and if I played well, they were going to buy me, so I played in the game, I did quite well, and luckily enough they bought me, and like I said, he stuck to his word and didn't stand in my way. He let me leave, and I obviously went to Brighton in League One.
During your first season there, you were loaned out to Oxford United, where most footballing fans will know you from. How was it like playing at the Captaincy Stadium?
Yeah, I had 6.5 years at Oxford, loved it. My youngest boy was born there, so it was a big part of my career and a big part of my life, so I really enjoyed it there. Some good people there. It's a bit of a strange stadium, it's only got 3 stands. You can get a bit, when it's a windy day, it's not the very best place to play, but I enjoyed my time there.
You played under a number of managers at the U's. Would you say there's a particular time at the club that you enjoyed the most? Maybe under Chris Wilder, gaining promotion?
I was lucky enough to got on with all my managers there, and we had some, my first promotion was Chris Wilder when in the conference I just come there on loan, then I signed permanent. And then the last promotion was with Michael Appleton, just before I went to Sheffield United, and I I was captain for all my managers there and really enjoyed my time there and got on with all my managers.
Would you say it was a very proud moment when you got the armband? Obviously you're captain there for a couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was, you know, a big moment for me and something that a role that I took seriously. You know, I'd been at Brighton and I found it difficult when I went there. We were young, no one really looked out for you or, you know, explained stuff to you or helped you out. And I made sure that, you know, when I became captain of Oxford, that was something I was going to try and do. Every new player that were going to come in, I was going to make them feel welcome and try and get the best out of them.
You followed Chris Wilder to Sheffield United in 2016 and immediately gained promotion to the Championship with him in the first season. That must have been a fond memory for you, especially with the unbeaten record that you amassed there.
Yeah, it was a funny one with the record because, you know, the first 10-15 games go by, you don't realise that you get in there, but then, you know, it started to get mentioned and I just wanted to try and ignore it and just, you know, obviously keep getting results. Luckily enough, if I was injured or missed a game, the team seemed to lose, and when I came back in, you know, we didn't, and I think it went like 38 games, so yeah, obviously that was, you know, it went well for me.
And now you've joined the Whites on loan. For the supporters, what can they expect from you and a player of your ability?
100%, you know, I like to organise and try and get the best out of, you know, the other players in front of me and around me. I talk a lot and, you know, command a lot, and hopefully they'll see that, you know, I'm an honest player and I'll give everything I've got.